So it might come to some of you as a shock, but I went to Target again. Again. So yeah. This time we're gonna talk about allergy symptoms. Let's look at my outfit first. Yes, I still have the tag on because I just recorded a Fashion Nova try on haul. This is from Fashion Nova. I just decided to keep it on. So I primarily went to Target to get stuff to try to fix my nails because I took off my acrylics and I like peeled them off. I didn't use any nail polish remover or anything or acetone because I'm really bad at picking my nails if it's regular nail polish anyway. And I was already like really irritated because of how messed up my nails look because this nail broke within a week and then these 4 broke before 2 weeks were up. So I was gonna try and go to the nail salon and be like, hey, I don't know what happened. I don't know if she didn't like prep my nails well enough because they literally like lifted off. They came off pretty easily. The acrylic started lifting at like the edge, and that was even before I had hit a full week. It was a little excessive, if you ask me. So I was gonna go to the salon and be like, hey, can you help me out? I just paid $75 2 weeks ago for nails that didn't even really last me a week. But then I got really like irritated / anxiety-ish. So I just decided against going and started picking them up myself like an idiot. I'm one of those people who I do it like subconsciously, so I was doing it like while I was driving and I wasn't even noticing because I drive a lot for work. And it just, yeah, some of the acrylic came off really easily, just peeling it off, which in my mind, if it was applied properly, it would have been really hard, which it was. Unlike this one, because I ended up like peeling the nail. I know I shouldn't do it, but I do. It's like I have like anxiety, but it's not like where I can always tell that's what it is, if that makes sense. Like I do things with my hands, and I was getting acrylics for the longest time. Well, the longest time, I just recently started getting them. primarily when I started doing these videos, so my nails would be longer. And I noticed when I was getting the acrylics, I wouldn't like bite or peel at the sides of my fingers, which I do really badly. But I don't ever like knowingly do it. I do it just throughout the day. I don't. So, and I don't feel my anxiety like anxiety. Like I've experienced with other people. Like other people, it's like, yeah, you have anxiety. I can tell. You're like you're about to explode. I don't know what to do, how to help you, but do I need to keep my space? Do I need to like hug you? Like, is that what helps you? Do I just need to sit here and talk to you? But for me, I'm a really like sensory person too. Like when I'm standing there talking or I'm standing there thinking about stuff, if I have recently I've been wearing this like button down with snaps. It's like a flannel, like heavier jacket type deal. It's been in between a jacket and like a flannel. So if it's like kind of chilly in the morning, I'll wear it and be able to take it off and it'll be fine because it's like a layer. But I notice like when I'm talking, I'll like play with the buttons instead of like picking at my fingers. A while ago, I tried getting one of those worry stones. It's a black onyx one. So I would like hold it in my hand instead of like picking at my fingers. But I'm also a person who's really bad about setting stuff down and forgetting where I put it. And with stuff that's small enough, because a worry stone isn't that big. I think I have it in my purse. It's somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's in my purse. In my like little like amenities bag. But I'm really bad about setting it down. I won't like put it in my pocket. I'll set it down. And I was like losing it all the time. So then I'd be stressed out because I lost it. Just a really vicious cycle. I bought two. I bought the black onyx one, which is like this one in particular was smooth. And then there was I believe it's called sunstone. And that was like unpolished and it was really rough and it wasn't nice. Actually, no, my sunstone was polished. I have it in my ASMR bag because I was going to use it in a video at some point. But it was, I'm a Cancer and this stone was supposed to have something to connect to cancers somehow. It was green with like not the gemstone ruby, but the color was like ruby specks. That one was unpolished and that one was horrible for me. So I ended up gifting it to somebody who else was a Cancer, so they got it. But yeah, that's me. So I bought this stuff to try to fix my nails. Because I've taken them off before, and I got a cool new doormat for my new place. That's what all these like hairs are all over the place. I've taken off acrylics before, because also I go through these weird phases of where I'll get it like religiously for like 2.5, 3 months, and then I'll take them off myself and not want to go back for like 2 or 3 months. And I just recently started going back. And then this happened and I'm like, I don't know. So I need to buy more of these. And when I went there, my nails didn't look like this. I still had more of the acrylic on. But yeah, I still need this for some of the acrylic that hasn't come off yet. This is the heavy duty 100 grit. So through all of my research on how to take these things off, I've done it myself. I've never had them taken off professionally. I've taken them off myself, I think like 3 times. And the first time I like straight up murdered my nails. It didn't go well. The second time was the most recent time when I stopped going. So the first time I tried doing this, I read you had to soak them in acetone, which wasn't good for my skin, which I didn't really find out until, I saw it was doing weird stuff to my skin, but I didn't know it wasn't good for your skin until the second time I did it. I got these cool like foil packets from Target. And in this cool little box. I think it's like 20 foils, but I ended up like reusing them for like every other finger. So I only ended up using like maybe 4 of the packs. But what you have to do, if they're acrylics and you have the gel top on top, the gel nail polish, you have to file off as much of the gel nail polish as you can, so then the acrylic is exposed. Because if you don't do that, it'll be really hard to get the acrylic off. So after you have it filed down to the acrylic exposed, I also trim my nails too when I know I'm taking them off. Because I always get, longer nails with the extensions on them. So this time I only trimmed the extension off. And I was able to get off my nails because my natural nail was pretty long. When she put the acrylic on, she didn't trim my nails. She just pretty much just put the extension on. And I could tell that they weren't really put on properly because the extension didn't snap. It like just totally popped off, and then it popped the acrylic off. It was very weird, which is weird because I've gone to this place like 3 or 4 times. I've always had really good service and it's really clean and I really like it. I went to a woman that I'd never seen there before. I don't know if she was new or what. I don't know what happened. This is just me being a novice nail person, a lay nail person, giving my point of view on what I think happened. If there's somebody who actually does nails and watches this video, that's not what happened, please let me know. Because this is the first time it's ever really happened to me, where they just straight up popped off. One other time, when I lived back up in Illinois, it was the first time I ever tried getting acrylics. I went to this place I'd seen a girl at a hair salon. I was like, ooh, where'd you get nails done? And she said, this place. So I went up there, which is like way out of my way to go to. But I'm kind of one of those people. If you tell me it's good, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try it. I don't really care how far it is. So as long as I can get there and back in a day, I'll just put that little text out there. So I went there and like, I think I had them 2 days, and I'm not trying to flick you guys off, but it was this one. I went to go close the dryer door, and somehow the nail got caught on the dryer door, and it literally split the whole nail down to my cuticle. It didn't crack my natural nail, but it did peel like some of the top off. I was traumatized. Actually, that was my second time getting acrylics. I got acrylics for the very first time when I was in Texas, but they used the powder acrylic where the color was already in it. So that was my first like real exposure to acrylics. So I thought all of them were like that. But they're not, apparently. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back. I had one of these from another brand. I used the one side so much, trying to like fix my nails after I messed them up, that it didn't have any more grit on it, so I recently threw it away and just got another one. Because each side does something different. I never used this before, but hopefully they're nice. They're a hydrating hand mask. They're soothing gloves with macadamia oil and shea butter. And then there's this color from OPI that's called Russian Navy that I love. It's similar to this one, but the glitter in that one is red. I can never find it in stores. Whenever I see it online, it's like stupid expensive. So I haven't picked it up yet, but this is a similar color. It's Insta Dry, which I never tried before. Apparently it dries in 60 seconds. But this is the color Midnight Drive. And then I got the top coat too. So we'll see. It actually dries in 60 seconds. Has ever seen Gone in 60 Seconds? Then the newer one, I think there's an older one and then they remade it in the early 2000s, I think it was. If you're into car movies and stealing stuff, might want to check it out. But Angelina Jolie's in it, and I always really liked her hair. It was like this color, which is ironic, but it was longer, and when I was younger I thought she had dreads, but as I got older and I saw the movie again, they just took her hair and like twisted it, which is super cute. Like that whole like grungy look thing. She was like a mechanic too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And then National Treasure guy, Nicolas Cage is in it for some reason. He's like the main person. So I don't know why they picked him. He's not bad in it though. But he's definitely the National Treasure guy. and then Ghost Rider. I think there's like 3 of them total. Idris Elba ends up playing the Ghost Rider in one of the movies, I'm pretty sure. They were not very good. But I got these to try, which on the cover of what it's waxing for. It's the flamingo waxing strips. I don't know. I figured I'd try it. I'm trying to find. I used waxy. Because I prefer hard waxes, soft waxes for my skin are more prone to like sticking and then lifting the skin, because I had that one time. My mom used to do my eyebrows and she used wax that was too hot, and I ended up it lifted my skin here and here, and then right here, which I've never really, that's why I have the hyperpigmentation here, why it looks like I have a mustache, is because when I was younger, I never really had any, you know, all women have like fine baby hairs here, but I never really had like dark hairs. Whenever my mom did my eyebrows, I always made sure she did my upper lip. And yeah, I don't know why she did as much as she did after she lifted the one section. I don't know how she got that far with doing it after it hurt. But then after that happened, I had all these like scabs all over my face. It was so embarrassing. Yeah. But yeah, that's why I have the hyperpigmentation, because my skin got lifted really badly. Totally ripped off. Right here and right here. So I prefer the hard wax. And I've been trying to find a wax so I can just like wax my legs pretty much, but the hair on my legs isn't very thick. So when I bought the waxy, it only really worked on areas where the hair was thick. So it wasn't on my legs. So it kind of defeated the purpose of buying it. So yeah, I've tried I think there's the Sally Hansen, the Sally Beauty strips before. They worked alright, but I saw this flamingo brand, so I decided I would try it, see if it worked any differently. The reviews on Target weren't so good, but the reviews for the Sally ones weren't so good either, so I just figured I'd try it. And then I got these. The charcoal ones. I don't really see a difference, but there was a coupon for them, so I just decided to buy them. I don't notice like a taste difference either. I want to know why everybody's so crazy about charcoal. I got that like newer like oral care brand, Hello, I'm pretty sure it's called. I just recently started using their toothpaste. The one in the green and white tube, because I didn't want to buy the charcoal one because I was worried it was going to taste disgusting. But the mint in the green and white tube isn't very like heavy. And then I did buy the charcoal mouthwash. It does leave like everything I haven't noticed it in my mouth black, but the sink is black once you spit this stuff out, so yeah. This is my haul. Yeah. Well, I'm really glad we got to spend this time together, and I hope this video helped you in some way. either reduce stress, anxiety, or maybe you're even asleep. If you're asleep, I want you to know that I appreciate you. And if you're awake and you made it to this part in the video, I want you to know that you are amazing. Well, guys, like I said, I'm really glad we got to spend this time together, and I hope to see you guys again really soon. Thanks. Bye.